Here with Abigail. I really enjoyed the movie.
Thank you.
I know that you've had a chance to work with a lot of great actors in the past, from Steve Carell, Mel Gibson, Kate Hudson, list goes on. But in this movie, you have so many great actors that's on screen at one time. Was the experience different, and did you get to actually meet most of your cast members?
I didn't. I would have loved to have gotten to meet everybody. I met Leah Michelle on set, who I was really excited to meet because I'm a huge Glee fan, and she was so sweet. And then yesterday, I actually got to meet Zac Efron while doing press, which I kind of died. Cried a little bit, not gonna lie. Kind of was dying, but he was really nice, and so yeah, I was definitely excited about that. But I would have loved to have met and worked with everybody in the movie, though.
You worked with Garry Marshall before on some pictures. Was it to work with a director again? Does the experience get more comfortable, or are you more at ease as an actor?
Yeah, I mean he's the best. He's like having another grandpa. You know, I loved working with him on this movie too, and he kind of came up to me before we started filming and said, I need you to help me with the teenagers because I don't know what they do these days, and with the phones and everything. So he would ask me like, "Would you ever say this in real life?" And it was fun though.
Well, speaking of the teenagers and your character Haley on screen, it seems like y'all dealing with similar age periods where you might be at that stage where you might be looking for more independence. I'm not sure, but were you able to relate to the character at all?
Yeah, I mean, I think that with Haley, any teenager can kind of relate to her story and kind of wanting to be independent. And yeah, I mean, my parents let me do things, but I think like Haley, New Year's Eve in Times Square would not be one of them.
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah,
were you able to do that?
Never done that. Never done that. I watched it on TV, but that's pretty much it. I want to go to Times Square tonight to watch the ball drop.
Well, I plan to avoid this entire section of the city tonight.
Okay, well, I don't want you to stay. I want you to go home.
Ouch.
There's this guy in my history class. His name is Seth, and I've been hoping, I had this like sick dream that, we'll get to hang out at midnight. And then, of course, I'll come right home.
Honey, I'm sorry. I'm not comfortable allowing you to stay in Times Square at night alone. Period.
End of discussion. Got it.
Sorry. Come on.
I'm 15.
I know, Haley.
Like, this is not a training bra.
And this is not Girls Gone Wild.
New Year's Eve, especially in the movie, seems to be a real self-reflective, where everybody's thinking about what they could do different and what they should look forward to the next year. If you had to think of us collectively as Americans, what do you think America could do better in 2012 than we've done this year?
I don't know. I mean, I think that, that's one of the things that everybody loves about New Year's Eve is just, it's very hopeful. It's one of the most hopeful holidays, and just, starting over and new beginnings. So, yeah, I don't know, but I like New Year's Eve a lot.
Okay. And is there any other projects that you got coming up in the near future that you could tell us about?
Yeah, I have a movie called The Class Project that I just finished, which is a really different movie than I've ever done. It's very dark, and my band Cab actually has a song in it, so I'm excited for that. And yeah, just working with my band and all that, so yeah.
All right, well, we'll be listening or watching you, whatever you do, and thank you for taking the time.
Thank you very much.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.